Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy Chris from Campus Spot, back at it again with another video. And today I got something a little different for you guys. So, I'm usually up here reviewing the latest and the greatest, but today I think I'm going to review something different, and I'm actually reviewing a service slash website. So today I'm reviewing eBay, and specifically the part of eBay where you can sell sneakers. So eBay is a service slash website that I have been involved with for a long time now. A lot of you guys met me initially, probably like a year or so ago, when I started producing this content and joined the team over at Campus Spot. But I've actually been selling shoes for quite a bit of time. I would say probably all the way back to my mid high school days. So I'm 27 now, so we're talking about a decade in. And in those early days when I was selling and buying sneakers, most of that selling and buying was on eBay, because back then services like GOAT and StockX were not around as of yet. So eBay was really like the biggest in that area of selling sneakers online. So eBay has a lot of history. I think they've always been one of the forerunners, and I think sometimes they get a little overlooked in what they've actually done for this game, because a lot of people give StockX a lot of credit and they leave eBay out. So I've been noticing a lot of shift on eBay's part to kind of clear up for lost ground in this kind of fight that they're having against websites like StockX, which are, they both involved in kind of like resale e-commerce. So, they're both similar websites. Of course, eBay is a lot more, I guess you would say a lot more diverse than StockX. You can sell cars, you can get car parts, you can get lawnmowers, basically anything you can think of, you can get it on eBay. The problem with eBay, especially early on, was eBay was not heavily regulated. So you could basically sell almost whatever you want on eBay. If the sneakers were fake or, not in the condition as described, there were a lot of issues with eBay. Like I said, I've been using eBay for over a decade now, bought thousands of dollars of products up there, and I have been scammed a few times. I received fake sneakers one time. They were horribly fake, sent them straight back, got my money back. eBay does tend to side with the seller again, so that's another pro for selling on eBay. They side with, well, sorry, I said the seller. They usually side with the buyer. So if you buy something on eBay, end up getting there, and it's not as described, or it's fake, something like that, a lot of times you can send that back and get your money back with no questions asked. Not always perfect. eBay is kind of lawless sometimes, but in my experience, I've been able to get my money back whenever I bought something off eBay that wasn't as described or as represented before I received it. So eBay did something really big last year where they announced that they were going to partner with SneakerCon, the guys who run like one of the biggest sneaker conventions, travels all over the country where people buy and sell kicks. Make sure you guys check them out. So eBay has partnered with not Cool Kicks. They've partnered with SneakerCon, and basically the way it's set up is SneakerCon actually handles the authentication of sneakers on eBay. There's a certain price. I want to say that price is like $150. Any sneaker purchase over $150 sold on eBay is shipped directly to SneakerCon, usually in New York. SneakerCon receives the shoe, authenticates it, and then they'll put on one of the little eBay tags, just similar like the StockX tags, that basically show that they verify the product themselves and that it's as described. I think that this is a little bit different than StockX in a lot of ways. For one, because eBay doesn't have as many rules as StockX, as I was saying earlier. You can sell new as well as used shoes on eBay. So I feel like their authentication process probably is a little bit harder, because they're not only authenticating is the box in perfect shape, is the shoes in perfect shape. They actually have to look at some used shoes and things and still see, is that wear and tear, or is that something that shouldn't be there. So I really commend them guys. I think they're doing a phenomenal job. I've bought and sold plenty of products from eBay even since they started the sneaker authentication, and I've never had any issues with it. All of the stuff I received definitely seems to be authentic as described by the seller and as verified by eBay. Everything I've sent from eBay to eBay myself has always passed authentication and always gotten to the buyer. So it's a really, really cool process. So next, actually, I'm going to talk about the actual process of selling things on eBay. So basically on eBay, you can go and list an item. Basically with sneakers, there used to be no fee for posting sneakers, but that's changed, but I'll talk about that a little later in the video. So basically you post your video, you post your product. You can even search through existing posts and choose to replicate one of those posts to represent your product. So that's really nice. Like if you don't have pictures of your item or something like that, you can always just search through the site, find something with a description and pictures, everything already there for you. So it's really, really easy posting things on on eBay. Not as easy as it is on StockX, being that everything on StockX is uniform, so there's no need for pictures and descriptions and things like that. But on eBay, it's more like an actual store, actual business. So it's just like you get a different feeling. So and also in the ways you can list your items vary so much on eBay. You can do buy it now, where you post up a price. The person either takes that price or they leave it. There's no bidding involved with buy it now. You have your traditional eBay front, which is the bidding, of course, where you post something at a starting price over a certain duration of time, and whoever has the highest bid at the end of that time gets the sneaker. And then there are all types of different combinations of these things. Like you can you can post a buy it now price. Let's say I want $500 for an item, but then I can also accept offers. So people can, basically submit offers to me, and I can choose to accept or deny those. So that's a feature I really love on eBay too. A lot of times I'll post something up at a certain price and wait till I get a certain offer that, gets me close to there. So I really like that about eBay. So yeah, the posting is very simple. A lot of times I'll post stuff on eBay, kind of forget about it, start getting some messages in, some messages in, some offers and things like that, and that's what I'll use to adjust my pricing and kind of like communicate with people and see what they like. So I really like eBay. It's really a cool place to sell. So what I was saying earlier about the fee change on eBay. So about a year ago, eBay announced that they were going to be doing no fees on shoes sold on eBay. So basically, if you sold a shoe on eBay, basically you would get all of the money that the buyer paid. No fees being taken out. And that's really cool, and it's really important because, us who sell sneakers, we need to make as much money as possible to keep those profits up. So of course you don't want to happen to like have fees taken out if you don't have to. So I think that's really cool. I recently sold something on eBay before they added their fee in. I think that was about a week ago or so, but I did get something off like the beginning of the year, right before they changed their fee. And pretty phenomenal because like basically somebody had bought something from me. I'll put up like a screenshot of it to show you guys the breakdown. But basically, I think I was asking $350. They ended up paying $330. So in my account, like probably like the next day, I got that $330 plus the amount that they paid for shipping. And then eBay has this really cool like label store where you can buy shipping labels at a discounted price. So as opposed to eBay, which purchases the label for you and just takes it out of the purchase, eBay does the opposite, where they give you the shipping money and they allow you to buy the shipping. So like I said, more like a business. It's a lot more customization, and you can kind of do things your own way with eBay, and that's one reason I really enjoy eBay. So another thing that I wanted to say about eBay, one of the big changes they made that I was really fond of is eBay is also owned by the same, well, I think eBay owns PayPal, so they're really one and the same. So back in the day, about a year ago, well, up until about a year ago, eBay did all of their payouts through PayPal. And one day I'll make a video about this since I'm reviewing services and things, but I'm not a big fan of PayPal. I feel like PayPal does keep your money safe, but sometimes it takes forever to receive those payouts. I've gotten eBay payouts that have taken 5 weeks because, you know, eBay, they want to ensure that the person receives the product. They want to ensure that the person has a few days to have the product and decide if they want to send it back before they clear the money. So back in the day when eBay used to send that money directly to your PayPal account, it would be locked up for a bunch of days. But now eBay is using a service similar to Hyperwallet, which StockX use, if you guys are familiar with that, where basically as soon as you sell the product, it probably takes about 1 to 2 business days to process, and then that money is in your actual checking account, whichever one you have it set up to your account. So that's really cool. It's a super game changer. So the last pair of shoes I sold, I actually had the money in my account before I even shipped them out, which, you know, is up to debate if that's really a good thing. But I like it myself, being a seller with a 100% satisfaction on on eBay, where I got a bunch of good reviews. So it's like somebody like me, you wouldn't really be a problem giving the money the day of. And I think it's been working out pretty good with eBay. So really no complaints there. I like how fast they pay out. That's definitely another pro of eBay. So some of the cons of selling on eBay. So as I mentioned earlier, eBay was running a promotion, which they did for like a year or so, maybe a little longer than that, where there were no fees involved with sneaker purchases. Now they're back to charging a fee to help you sell your item, and that fee is going to be 8%. There is a subscription service that you can join with eBay that will bring it down to 7%, but most of us are going to be at that 8% range. So to compare this to something like StockX, I think StockX starts at about 9%. Maybe even a little bit more than that. Let's check that. So StockX starts at 10% for level 1 sellers and going all the way up to level 5 sellers, which are at 8%. So eBay definitely has the advantage here. It's basically giving everybody the same rate that StockX gives for their top ranked sellers. So again, like, I think this is just a strategic move that was made to kind of like compete with StockX, because I think on the sneaker selling front, I think that StockX is probably eBay's biggest competition. Some other cons about eBay, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of scammers on eBay. You'll get a lot of people trying to message you to try to get you to do sales outside of eBay, straight through PayPal. You'll get people who try to buy things and not send them back, even though they ask for refunds. So you definitely have to be careful when you're on eBay. A rule of thumb I use, if something seems too good to be true, if an offer seems to be too good to be true, or if you're messaging a person and they seem a little sketchy, don't sell it to them. There's plenty of people out there. I have plenty of products posted on eBay, and they usually sell pretty good, pretty quick. So, I mean, it's not really terrible there. Another con, I think, with eBay versus like a website like StockX with fixed prices is there's so many like big gaps in between the prices. Like somebody may be asking $300 for a product, somebody may be asking $350, somebody $370. And you know, with prices being all over the place, sometimes you really have to search through eBay to make sure you're getting the best deal, because you're basically always going to find somebody undercutting or charging less or something like that. That's a problem we have with a lot of these selling websites, just as psychology of people. But that is one thing that is kind of weird. You'll see pricing all over the place. I do feel that it does align a lot with StockX, but there are some variations, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. But other than that, I think eBay is a very good selling platform. It is definitely one of my top favorite selling platforms when I'm not selling things on our Instagram channel at campus.spot. But yes, I really like eBay. Been a fan for years, and I really like the direction they're going because I feel like they have more competition than they've ever had. So they really have to change things to make sure they stand out. And I'm really loving it because I mean, competition keeps innovation going, and so we need that. But you know, I think that's all that I have for you guys. If you guys have any more questions about eBay or anything to say about it, make sure you get down in the comments, let us know. You can DM me again on Instagram at campus.spot and we can talk about some of these things. But I just want to start doing videos with you guys like about topics like these, just to show you guys more of the business side of being involved with sneakers. And this is not just for selling, this is also for buying. I think this is some great advice. eBay is just a great place to sell, buy sneakers. Fees aren't too terrible. Definitely need to check the fees for buyers. I'm not sure what those are, but I think it's around about 10% for when you buy a product on eBay. Let's see. But, I mean, it's not typically bad. Like I said, I do buy and I do sell a good amount of items on eBay. And I don't think the fees are usually that bad. They don't really have, like, a fee preview like StockX. Like, when you when you go on StockX, if you want to bid on something, it shows you exactly the price you'll pay if you bid a certain amount. eBay doesn't really do that. So, a lot of times, until you accept an offer or until you make the purchase, you don't know exactly how much it's going to be. So that's another con, just when I'm thinking of things. So yeah, the fees are about 10%. And also going back to the PayPal thing, when they were using PayPal, they were also charging an extra percentage to get your money sent to PayPal, which I thought was terrible. And that's another reason I really like the new system they have where they send it directly to your bank, because it's just like, if eBay and PayPal are owned by the same company, why would you charge me to send my money from eBay to PayPal when it's your preferred method of payout and it's also another entity of your company? So I never liked that. It was just like, they said the fee was 10% back then, but you were actually losing 12 because that extra 2% just to get it sent to your bank account. So I didn't really like that, but I'm glad they got that fixed and a few other things. But shout out to the team at eBay. Keep doing you guys' thing. Shout out to SneakerCon. Keep doing you guys' thing. Doing a great job with that sneaker verification, making sure everybody gets the product that we spend our hard-earned money on. Nobody wants fake shoes that cost a lot less than what you paid for them. So again, I just really think eBay is changing up e-commerce as they've always done and will continue to do. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I have for you. I'll be back next week with another review. I'll probably do StockX next, maybe GOAT, and yeah, PayPal down the line. So if there's any other services related to sneakers or streetwear that you guys want to see me cover, just let me know and I'll do it. Well, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Make sure to go engage with some other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back next week with another video. It's your man, Chris. I'm out.